Hello, good people of YouTube. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. It has been a bit more of a chill week for the game in terms of news and stuff. And yes, I have shaved. For only so long can one have a beard like mine and deal with it. I don't know, my beard hair, it gives a Brillo pad a run for its money in terms of consistency. So you can imagine trying to deal with that sucker all the time gets pretty old pretty fast. So I had to go ahead and shave it. Plus my girlfriend said it was getting in the way. So yeah, when she says something, it must happen. So anyway, welcome guys. You kind of makes you sad what Wargaming did to Little White Mouse. What Wargaming did to Little White Mouse? I've had a beard for a clean shape stay cool. Yeah, that is true. It is very hot. It is very, very, very hot after a while. When I used to work at the grocery store that I worked at, the one thing I dreaded was having to go get buggies with that beard, because I've had that beard since I graduated high school, and it's been just the same thickness. It doesn't get long, it just gets thick. Like, it may come down to right here. One time I didn't shave it for like 2 years, and like it went down here, but like you couldn't. The clippers would jam when I would try to shave it. So I'll lay it on her review of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, the Yukon did release today, and I have already filmed my review for it, so that will be coming out tomorrow. But we will be playing it a lot tonight since it is the new ship on the block. I'm sure many of you guys want to see what she's like and such on live stream. But she's something, all right. So we'll go ahead and take a peek at her. So what it essentially is, you could say it's a Monarch down tier to tier 7, which would be valid, but the Monarch's hull is the King George V's hull. Just when you get up, when the Monarch, when you get to the Monarch, it's the King George's hull, but with better armor plating. But with it being back at tier 7, what it really is the King George's hull, but with 9 15-inch guns instead of the King George's 10 14-inch guns. They reached out to Little White Mouse and Chobitsu to help His Majesty's Canadian ship for Canada Day. They got them working over for a year. Then Yukon come to light, and it's not quite what they had in mind. Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah. In terms of the armor, it's just King George. Which, okay, it's a King George. And then for the guns, you get 9 15-inch guns, but their range is only 15 kilometers. 15.7 kilometers. Not a lot of range, even by tier 7 standards. And then her concealment is 11.5, which is nice and sneaky. So yeah, you have short range, 11.5 kilometer detection. Oh, and her guns reload slower than Monarch. They reload in 31.5 seconds. So, yeah. Oh, in the description it says, a battleship that is one of the drafts for a King George V warship equipped with 381mm main battery guns. Does it say that for Monarch? I mean, all the Monarch is a King George with 15-inch guns. Let's see, Monarch. Where is my Monarch? I just, there it is. One of the more versions of the King George V class, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take the Yukon out a lot today. You have a turret bug right now that knocks you rank to randoms? If I tend to brawl the British BBs, I doubt she'd be different. Yeah, I mean, like, from my findings, when it's at tier 7, it's workable. But the second you get up to tier 9, it's just good luck. Good frickin' luck. Like, if you wanted to make a British battleship that's a close-in battleship, this isn't it. It's got a lot of things going in the right direction for that, like the low concealment and the low range to force you to brawl, that's fine, but then the guns can't hit the broadside of a barn from within the barn. It feels very German right there, you know? And then it doesn't have the German armor to do it either. Of course, it's the King George's armor.
Battle starts.
It does get a super heal, though. Does have that. Does have that going for it. But doesn't have hydroacoustic search either, which, you know, when I was looking at the ship, I'm like, oh, you know, I thought it would come out with hydro. But it does not. So, you gotta play close in it. Doesn't have hydroacoustic search. Doesn't have any improved armor scheme. Has a super heal. Okay. But doesn't get really accurate guns. If it would have had more accurate guns, or maybe if they would have kept the accuracy but dropped the reload time down to Monarch's reload time of 25 seconds, I think it would have been a much better ship. But they didn't do any of that. It's got very inaccurate guns, a 31-second reload time, and a 15-kilometer range. Like I said when I talk about the curve first and the range at tier 10. You know, curve first has 20-kilometer range because you kind of need that at tier 10. It can't hit reliably at that range, but sometimes you just need to try and shoot at that range, and you just need that range at tier 10. And by tier 7, you definitely need at least 18 kilometers of range. Or at least 17 kilometers of range. Not 15 kilometers of range. Because you get up to tier 9. And 15 kilometers of range at tier 9 is terrible. You have to really rely on your spotter plane. That only gets you up to, I think, 18.7. If I remember from when I played her earlier this morning. And then that's only up for so long. So... But when she's top tier at tier 7, she's pretty workable. But from anywhere else, yeah, it is a British it is a British flag. Even though it's a Canadian ship. I mean, it's literally got a maple leaf on her. But yeah, I don't think I have Samson. I really don't. I'll check to see if I do. But don't get me wrong, 15-inch guns at tier 7. That's a lot of boom. That is a lot of boom boom. But you gotta hit. Yeah, she still has the poor firing angles too. And the thing is too, because of the poor accuracy of the guns, you want to get all your guns on target. Like, you guys, this ship makes the Germans blush with its accuracy sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Just more laziness from Ouija. Well, I mean, like, it's a question. It's a fictional ship. We don't know if like in the fictional historic line of it, did it serve with the Canadian Navy? Was it built for the Canadian Navy and then requisitioned by the Royal Navy for World War II? We don't know. But it is a Commonwealth ship, which is British, so... Yeah, it does. 15.7 kilometers.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser. Enemy destroyer sighted.
Seeing that dispersion there, which I gave that Nelson too much lead for, that's about the dispersion you're going to get with the ship. So, like, you're forced to play in close with this ship. There's no other option. Which, again, I'm not against the idea of having a British battleship that does that. That's new. That's really throwing a monkey wrench in the British battleship formula so far. The ones that we've had so far. That's fine, but it's done pretty poorly. Yep. Look at that dispersion there. Could have punched the Nelson, but no, 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 no. Yeah, exactly. Colorado's 19.9. Most other tier 7 ships have like at least an 18-kilometer range. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 battleships that don't have at least an 18-kilometer range, but they're few and far in between.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Again, if you want to give me that dispersion, fine. Give me a 25-second reload time. With this range, come on. Like, I get it. It's 15-inch guns at tier 7. 9 of them. You can't give me, 18 kilometers in a 25-second reload time. I understand that. But if you're going to give me 15 kilometers of range, give me a 25-second reload time. It wasn't mentioned in the article on the website if it does or doesn't have it. I think it has it because she's very good at blapping cruisers. I think I got a Death Strike on a Shores in it, and it was all pins, no overpins, so I'm pretty sure she's got the fuse time. But you're fine. 15-inch guns with the with the Royal Navy AP fuse time, great. That's actually pretty good, especially at tier 7. You see a lot of lightly armored cruisers. Hopefully those hit. Actually, those hit her armor belt. Oh, then nice and that gets in. Here's a Shores we can experiment on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, crap. Alright, let me fix everything real quick. Why do you put it over there, Streamlabs, instead of in the middle of my my screen like you should? I think I'm being shot right now. Alright, back. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah, for those new viewers, Streamlabs does that. I don't know what it is. It's a glitch or something that they just haven't worked out yet. Hello, Minds. Wouldn't counting away be a very bad idea? Well, yeah, but I mean, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships there. She's got the, She's got the same armor as the King George, which means it doesn't like HE, and there's a lot of ships there, so I gotta disengage.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
Backwards. The dispersion is just so bad. Again, if you're going to give me bad dispersion, it's fine. Give me a bit longer reload than 31 seconds. That was a good hit.
Enemy heavily damaged.
He's like, you can work. I can work with that. I can work with bad dispersion, but if you give me a decent RPM time, because you get shots like that every now and then that actually connect. Because it is a King George. The Monarch engaged the King George with the originally planned 15-inch guns instead of the used 14-inch guns. The AP is also slightly slower on the Yukon than for, oh, hello, Otago, than from the Monarch. The velocity is a little bit smaller. Yes, that is the ship model behind me. I get a peek at where I'm at on it so far. Well, you're kind of boned, Otago. But knowing the accuracy of the Yukon, they're going to... Oh, by the way, it has way worse AA too. Woo! There we go, Yukon. Alright, so we can deal with a completely stuck Otago. So it's good enough to do that. I think the Otago was just stuck. Which is stuck. He couldn't do very much about it. Mine! Screw off! I'm 17 kilometers away! Jeez, he went with the range build. Thank you. Jeez. And you know what? The 11-kilometer detection range would be a huge plus if carriers wasn't so prevalent at around 207. Hi, Sean Horse. Bye. Well, I don't know. I can't say bye unless these actually connect. Yeah, see what I mean? 3 shells out of 9 hit on a broadside Sean Horse from 7 kilometers. Like, come on. But, alas, dry dock kill coming in clutch. Here we go. Oh, come on. But the vessel should get the shores.
The ship is on fire.
I think if he mixed... Yeah, there we go. Whew. Yeah, this thing has an A rating of like, I think like 53, while the Monarch has an A rating of 70 something. Ow, Jesus. So our potential's up to 1.2 mil, so we got that going. Had Queen Elizabeth shells. That makes sense. Well, those are the short fuse shells then. So we have a mine out here, which if we catch him in the open, we can murder him quite badly. But he outranges us. A light cruiser outranges a BB by quite a lot. That's like, That's 76,000 damage. God, I should have. Most of the tier 7 battleships would have been able to hit that Scharnhorst and deal with them. With more than a third of the shells. Yeah, lots of things outrange this ship. They really should, maybe giving her the Lazao spotting plane to compensate for that, where it cools down in like 10 seconds.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Oh, come on! Next dockyard event is the 7 provinces. Is that Ryujo really coming for me and not for the Hipper? No, he's going for the Hipper. They have a North Carolina. How can I not see the mines right now?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
It's a 31.5 second base reload time. I don't know, maybe they were too afraid to give it a 25-second reload because of the 15-inch guns, which I can understand. But with the accuracy that they have, they definitely could have done it and it would have been perfectly fine. Oh boy. I don't know what to do in this situation. If I go back down south, the NorCal's just going to, you know, lull right through my bow in like one shot because I'm only at 12k health. The Bismarck could go back down there, but he's the Bismarck. Nola's doing a pretty good job of holding that corner, but he doesn't have any torpedoes. Watch, now the Mainz is going to fire. I'm going to be outranged by a freaking Mainz. Yep, there goes New Orleans. I guess we just go down there and just freaking ram the NorCal? Oh no, the Rage is going to come here and just freaking vibe check us. Oh my god, and it's Citadel damage too. Jesus. Oh, the NorCal is so low, though. Get him, Vesser. If he sinks the NorCal, I can go back down there and deal with the Fiji pretty easily. Get him, Vesser. Get him. At least reset him. Oh my god. God, piss off Ryujo. Well, see, but it's 9 15-inch guns. It's the volume of guns, I believe, is probably the issue. I can't even shoot down freaking Ryujo planes. Hit him, Vesser. Reset him. If Bismarck can stay in cap, I can go keep and reset these guys, hopefully. I think the, Kier's running out of planes. Oh my god. Not sure my turrets are facing the wrong way. Thankfully the CV seems to be choking. You can turn that fast. Rip the paint off. Oh, come on, that's pretty clear. 61 health! How fast is my reload time now? Yeah, now I have a 25-second reload time. Some super heal that can be just completely shoved in the dirt by a tier 6 CV. Let me heal my 2000 HP. Oh my god. $78,000. Yeah, the most damage I've done in this thing is 98,000 in a tier 9 game because I just HE spammed a Marco Polo and Veneto that just sat still. Is it still as bad as everyone says? Yeah, honestly, Duke of York is much better than this thing. Because Nelson isn't available anymore. See, now I'm in a tier 9 game. This is the actual pain. So what we're going to do now is load the tier 9 ammo, which is HE, and try to do something. It's $40, by the way. $40 for this ship. Like, again, I love the idea. A close-in British battleship with a super heal. Great idea. Terrible execution. Hello, dash friends, Nick Gurr. If you just like drop the reload down to 25 seconds and maybe give it hydro, you'd fix it. Oklahoma second. Well, I mean, like, you can give it improved secondaries, but it only has 4 turrets on each side. So if you extend the secondary range, okay, and even give them like stupid fast reload time, you have look at Tone. You have 4 turrets. That's it. So at that point, again, it's not that great. But like, Duke of York's so much better than this thing, and Duke of York's considered a terrible, terrible ship. And I'd buy Duke of York over this any day of the week. Make sure everybody's giving them crazy reload speed and make the secondaries hard to kill than the Musashi in a tier 7 game. They would have to do something like that. Because it does outrange that ship. South Carolina does outrange it. They could have also given it more HP, improved armor, maybe a wraparound bow, like so popular in so many other ships. Because if this was supposed to be a Canadian ship, you know, half of Canada's frozen year round. Makes sense that they would put an icebreaker bow on it. They could have done that. But anyway, like, you gotta get suicidally close into tier 9 game, which I'm surprised I haven't been spotted yet, to do anything. Yep, here's Mayako. And he's almost out of my range. Oh, shoot. Don't look at me, Georgia. I haven't tried the day router from the Prime containers yet. Please overpin me. Or do that. That's fine. Well, maybe we can kite the Georgia. No, don't know when the Constellation is going to be released. Although I think they added in the camo for the Constellation that makes it look like the Constitution. So maybe this update. Relics unused for most of the time. Well, I mean, it's an excuse they use to put the icebreaker bows and everything else. So I mean, why not? Convenient Yukon-sized gap in the torpedoes. And Georgia just doesn't care about my armor. Then I get that dispersion. Next hit from the Georgia, I'm going to pop my heal. Ooh, Lazao. Oh, we're at 17k, 5 minutes, and granted, I had to gamer turn because the Georgia was frickin' monkey charging. There we go. There's one fire from the Georgia. Monarch's leagues are better than this thing. Like, I could probably play a Monarch game right now and get easily 130k damage in it. Even if I get double up 2 to tier 10. Welcome, Dale. There we go. Fire on the shores, although it's a cruiser, so it's not going to do much. Yeah, it does get the British BBHE. It does get that. There's another Yukon. Oh, come on. Oh my god, the dispersion! It's killing me. Nope, no improved pin angles. Come on. Reload. 1.9 Sigma? This thing is 1.9. No, that's not accurate. No way this is 1.9 Sigma. See. Boop. Alright, fire on Georgia. See how workable an 18-kilometer range is? Oh my god, freaking Friesland. That Schultz should take a pretty big hit here, if the shells would connect. How do you get the ship? You don't get the ship. That's the secret. Yep, there we go.
The enemy team has taken the
Alright. Welcome, Bray. That's really great to hear, dude. Alright, so... Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where'd I park the thing at? Okay. Yukon, new premium battleship. Observe. Duke of York. Ship considered by many to be the worst premium ship in the game. Okay, let me make sure I got... Okay, flags, the same flags I have on Yukon. Smaller guns than Yukon, too. Observe. 1.9 Sigma. It's more like DD range. I'm pretty sure there's several tier 7 DDs that can get a longer range of 15.7 kilometers. Tier 9 game. Looks the Duke of York is historically accurate. Matching outrange by a DD and a BB. It happened several times with the Yukon. What's wrong with Duke of York? Okay, so King George V with a longer reload time, less range, and for a while it had one less heal. And it was a worse heal than the King George V, but that changed recently. It has the normal British BB heal at tier 7, which isn't a super heal or an improved heal. It's just a normal heal. And it has hydroacoustic search for some reason. Oh, and the turrets turn slower than the King George V too. Yeah, fitting tool must not be updated. It has a 31.5 second reload time. Yes, and the AP in the Duke of York has the improved AP pins. But many people say this ship is completely pointless, completely useless, because King George V is just outright better. Oh, and horrible turret angles too. So pretty much the hull on this Duke of York is literally the same as the Yukon. It just has 14-inch guns, an 18.2 kilometer range, and a 30-second reload time. So almost the same reload time on smaller guns than the Yukon. They will be used to get additional consumable because of the removal of Superintendent. Like the Duke of York, I think it should have 3 hydros instead of just 2. Because 2 is not terribly useful. You know, I think that needs to be handled on like a case-by-case basis. Some battleships do, some battleships don't. I better get that on target in time for that Mogador. Oh, it looks like most of the party is actually at the A-cap. There's like and North Cal going out over here.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Duke of Bonk. Yeah. Ooh. Fletcher got saved by the island. There's an Alaska over here too. Well, see, with spotter planes too, a lot of ships, they don't simply have the time in battle to actually use all their spotters because of the reload time on the consumable. Decided the Tony's a no-go, went with the Atago instead. Yeah, Atago's supposedly really good. I've never played a single match in the ship. Have the ship. Got her in a I think some event container from forever ago. Haven't played a single battle in her. I need to get free with coal plus Arctic Camo when you complete the Battle of the North Cape collection. That's still available to do? Did not know that. Oh, there goes 6K off of the Alaska. Never played, could I try? I guess I could try the Atago finally. I did recommend her over the Tone, just out of reputation, not out of playing her, which I rarely do that for a ship, but I've heard nothing but good things about the Atago. Another hit on the Alaska. For the Yukon and rank yet? I haven't really been playing a lot of rank this go around. We've been doing CBs a lot, and that's stressful enough. I don't want the added stress of ranked on top of that. We are running into the situation of the enemy team doesn't want to fight, apparently. But again, look, this is not out of range for the Yukon, but I can still fire out here. Oh, come on. Hello, NorCal. Ooh, that was a lucky hit. Our general was just devastated, and Iowa and Nagato teammates were so bad though. Dang, that is. Wow. There we go. Double fire on the NorCal. He's probably about to damage counter. He did.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
That's something you want to do. Anytime a ship damage cons, you want to call for your team to focus him down. Because he's doomed. But since it is a NorCal, he does have the American damage con, which runs for 25 seconds. So we're going to fire the Surrey here, which I wish I had AP loaded for this guy. Then go back to... Oh, come on. Then go back to the NorCal once he gets spotted. There he is. So now we know that at least 30 seconds has passed because of my reload time. 20 seconds, well, you can build in 2, and I think you can get it up to like 25 seconds if you take the consumable captain skill. I gave him too much lead, dang. Oh man. Oh man, Fletcher over there is murdering her team. Oh, there's a Nelson over here. Look at him. Don't tell me you've sped up, NorCal. I know the Surrey's there, but we're going to capitalize on the NorCal burning its damage con. This should start some fires. Yep, 2 more. There's a perma. Guess we'll deal with the Surrey now. Nicked him with 1. AP angles of the ship, the AP is good enough to compete with the HE. It's good. Like, if you get in close, I would definitely switch over to it. Like, I think this Nelson's turning around, so I'm gonna swap over to it here in a moment. Alright, he's dead.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Hello, Nelson. Still using HE, huh?
Fire!
Man, that is a long boat.
Our team has taken the lead.
For the love of God, please have HE loaded, Nelson. You looking at me? No, you're not. Okay. Come back here, Nelson. Nelson goes 27. I'm pretty sure I can catch up to him. But whether or not he shows me his broadside, that's up to him. He's letting that fire burn too, so he still has HE loaded. Come here, Nelson. Stop running from me. Well, I can just shoot a supercharger for probably like 10k too. Ah, 7k, close enough to 10. And I was being stubborn about showing his broadside, so we're swapping over to HE. Come here. Lol, our secondary started a fire on him. That's funny. Hey, NorCal, you're showing me broadside, though. Oh, now he spins around. Isn't that always how it goes? Not enough, methinks.
Our team has taken the lead.
Well, and he's just firing HE anyway.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
There we go.
Fire!
We come down here, get working on the, Ooh, hello, Hipper.
Problem solved, sir. So the Hipper winds up doing. Oh, we're about to accidentally dock. Hello, random town. How are you? Oh, they're clanging their church bells at me. All stations, proceed to capture that area. Yes, sir.
See, and the Monarch's even better than this. Because it has 32 millimeters of bow armor.
Enemy battleship detected.
And come on, let me set a fire on the NorCal. There we go. So 72k in the Duke of York. That's often said to be the worst ship in the game. I'm riding Adrenaline Rush right now. I'm enjoying the 26-second reload on the Duke of York. I'm not in... The North Carolina's even firing at me, so I'm just enjoying the reload right now. I will pop it in a second to try and get Dreadnought. Oh, now he's firing at me. Now I'll pop it. The Hipper is sailing to the next map. It should be showing Twitch messages on the feed, unless they're just not commenting. Or... Nope, chat messages are connected. According to the software, at least. So they should be popping up, y'all. That or maybe Twitch is just being very quiet. Let me see. Maybe it's not. That's interesting. How did that happen? Twitch is here, but apparently chat's not being relayed. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, so 73k in Duke of York. So now... Observe Monarch. You take same captain from Duke of York, now in a full commander build. That's all set. Oh yeah, why do I have no flags on this thing? Okay, again, same flags I had on the Yukon. Which Yukon's the down-tiered this? Hey, Mr. SLM in chat. Thank you, my friend from Twitch. Don't know why Twitch messages aren't showing up right now. We'll get that sorted out for the next stream. All right. Twitch has been buggy lately, constantly buffering and such. YouTube seems to be fine. I don't know if you mean for my stream or like in general. That is weird though. Yeah, I mean my software I use to put the Twitch chat up on screen says Twitch is connected. So it might be a Twitch thing, might be a something thing. Oh, a tier 10 game. It's 32. It's 32 millimeters of armor. It's a tier 8 battleship. They all have 32 unless you're the Champagne. Oh, look, I even have fighter equipped and not range. It has 18.2 kilometer range.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
The stream better on YouTube? I don't know. It really depends on your internet connection. A lot of people have been saying that Twitch has been buggy recently. The messages from Twitch aren't showing up on screen right now for some reason. I don't know why. But normally Twitch is better than YouTube in terms of quality and like resolution and stuff. Because Twitch is of course a dedicated streaming service, where YouTube's kind of a one-stop shop. It's been so long since I've played the Monarch. Oh, that we did just play the Yukon, so we've kind of played the Monarch. I just realized the Monarch has 11.5 kilometer concealment because of the module. For people called the Monarch the worst ship in the game, but I've never had a problem with it. It's because it does have really low HP for tier 8. Like, look, the Alabama's got 63, Bismarck 69, some of the tier 8 BBs, and we're here at 60. But the Monarch can burn the world very, very well. Once you get in position, you get a good kite going on. It's just, whoo, crispy. And it's kind of beneficial if you are farming or grinding, because you get up to the tier 10, you find some tier 10 ships, get a nice little campfire going on their deck, and just sit there and watch the damage roll in. The Shamy's being hyper aggressive though. But the turret angles are kind of finicky. Ooh, too much lead. Hey, Twitch chat's working again. Better and better I get to watch you stream and eat my favorite fruit, spaghetti. Enjoy your spaghetti, sir. Oh, the dispersion's so much better, too. It's like, this would just now be getting in range if I was in the Yukon. Yeah, I guess Twitch just had a little stroke for a second. I mean, it's technology. Things happen. That dispersion's not so great, though.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Oh, look in Otago. Neptune shells. Hello, Mass. Oddly enough, the only reason I kept Monarch around is because I got this anniversary camo for it. For I think, what a Warship's 3rd anniversary? No. You did not miss the Otago game. That'll be, what's up next. Twitch is alive again. Yeah, man, you coming back. He probably burned damage con too. We keep this island between us and the Yamato and the Mass and see what we can do here. We can get spotted apparently. That's not good. So there's a DD here-ish. That's blocked by the island. Oh, I thought we were safe here. Oh, it's the other Monarch that's spotting us, I think. Hello, Mass.
Torpedoes direct front.
Ah, it is a DD. Oh, we're gonna eat one. We'll be alright.
We've sprung a leak.
Jeez, that mascot blapped.
Our team has taken.
Hey, he's got the same camo as me.
Problem solved, sir.
Island, eat his shots, please, because you're gonna get mine if I try to fire. Nope. That's alright.
Fire.
Oh yeah, the Tokyo Drift kicked in. Oh, you lied, terrain indicator. You lie. Oh, there we go. Broke his torpedo tube, got a fire on the Neptune. Might let it burn. No damage con. Because the HE's that good. Now, if I would have known that Neptune would have popped up, I would have swapped to HE to AP. But, I did not. Ooh, Lord. I'm cruising for 100k easy so far. But if the game keeps going like this, it's probably going to end before I hit it. Because we haven't lost a single ship yet, and we're not even at the 10-minute mark. And they're down 4 ships. Don't run away, Yami. I need to farm you, please. Oh, come on. There's a Kremlin, though, but he's behind the islands. We don't have any spotting. Oh, that Yami's about to frickin' die. So is our shimmy. Right now, the Yami's questioning his life choices just after I set a fire. Yeah, he's dead. Dang it. Enemy team, die slower, please. He's going out of range. Swapping to AP, Duskar. Because there's times when it's better. You'll see that the ones that just like keep HE loaded 24/7, when there's opportune moments, they don't switch to AP. That fist. Maybe the last is gonna get him. I don't know who it's gonna be. Just selling perfectly flat. Oh, now he turns out naturally when it comes time for me to fire. Buffalo may get the Alaska here. Chill out, Plymouth.
Enemy battleship detected.
The car, no? I haven't touched her yet. She looks interesting. I very much would like to have her. It's nice that the French are getting a super cruiser, but I do think the British should probably get one before the French.
Enemy battleship detected.
Fire!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, good hits.
Target penetrated.
Broke his engine too. Broke his torp tube. Hello. Buffalo's being very cheeky.
Enemy battleship detected.
Oh shoot, there's a CAG over here?
Problem solved, sir. Fire!
There's less spotted over here. He's still here, look at that. Ah, dang it, he got me. Ah, man, just as I was about to fire, too. But yeah, look at that, 114k. in a tier 10 game in a Monarch. Yeah.
Victory is in sight.
So much better than the Yukon. Alright, let's see the Otago. I guess I'll finally play her after having her in port for a little over 2 years now. Alright. Let's... Oh. All these DD commanders that I don't need. Have a... Oh my god. 136 commanders just laying around apparently. Alright. I guess this will work. Module build on the Otago. What do you build for? What do you build an Otago for? Guess we'll go with main armaments because we want those turrets in the fight. With engine room protection. What's the rudder shift? Well, I like the 9-kilometer concealment. That's very nice. What's the 180 time? 24 seconds that does that. No, they got rid of that penalty. What do y'all think? Aiming systems or main battery mod 2 for the turret rotation? What do y'all think? Aiming. We'll put a bit of some rudder on it. Alright. So I guess we'll go for the even more accurate guns on the Otago. So, 60-second load time, 124 maximum dispersion. And our rudder is 6.5 seconds. Alright. Take that off, put that on. No, we need that. And no, don't need that. Definitely need the AA. And we'll put a couple flags on here. Ooh, PC's kind of chugging right now. Let's do the Hizen and the Hagi flag. Alright, here we go. That center turret should be 360. Ah, that's pretty useful. First time ever playing the Otago. Haven't so much as taken her out in a training room. Top tier. I do like how modern this superstructure, this bridge superstructure looks. It looks nice. I love the look of it. I really do. The Japanese cruisers look really nice. That is music from Ross Rowley. You can check his stuff down in the description down below. So what is Otago? A kiter? Destroyer hunter? Cruiser hunter? What'd she be? Kiting? Alright. Ooh, boy, this rudder, though. Yeah, I can get used to this rudder. That's nice. Is the number 3 turret 360? Let's see. The one on Tone isn't. There's a Talon. Torp angles. It's not, they're better than some of the Japanese cruisers where you just have to, like, show complete broadside. It's got that going for it. 15.8 kilometer range. Longer range than the Yukon cruiser. Fast, though. 36 knots. Hello, Mahan. Lots of guns. Like that. Dang, look at that. I think I got his engine. He instant damage conned it. Dang, those guns accurate. Look at that. Wow. Oh, it's a party over here, boys. Yeah, but there's some weird design things with Japanese ships where some of them don't have 360 turrets. That was a bit of a hopeful. I mean, yeah, starts rotating to the front. Oh, I hit the grip bird. Got the reset. That's good. Oh, hi NorCal. Excuse me. This ship does handle very, very well. That sound effect is so boom. Yeah, the art and audio department in this game is like on point. I mean, the guys that made the Shigashima sound effects just deserve all the bonuses and all the money. Ooh, it should be a dead Whippard. Oh, 3.8k. He is so low. Get him. Good. See, that's well because you used to be handling. That is true. This is very true. And I've been playing a lot of the Tone and the Issei still, like... those things handle like frickin' buses. That's funny comparing a battleship with a flight deck welded to the back as handling like a bus, which typically handles much better than most battleships. But you guys get what I'm saying. What's the torp range? 10. Okay. She handles really well for a cruiser, she does. And, I mean, look at this accuracy, guys. That's nutty. Like, even for a tier 8 cruiser, that's really good accuracy. But from playing against her, I know that she tends to explode. Did I see the Kearsarge photos? Yes, I did see the Kearsarge photos. I mean, yeah. It's a battleship with a flight deck welded to it. The thing is, though, it was an actual real design, apparently, so it's not completely made up. Which is what a lot of people jumped to when she was announced. Which I did, too. So, like, there's no way this thing was actually, like, designed or drawn up, and it was. It was a designed, Russian hybrid battleship that some U.S. designers designed for the Soviet Navy back when we were still talking during World War II. Well, yeah, it does have heels, but I know that the Atago is one of the ships that I tend to delete a lot. Well, it wasn't technically a Russian design. It was designed by some American designers for the Russians. But, I mean, it never got further than that. Meanwhile, we have the Tone and the Issei, both which were real ships, and the Tone is unfortunately very bad. The Issei is much better, and if you're looking to buy a hybrid, I would say buy the Issei. And the Kearsarge, unless they change it a lot before it comes out, it's not going to be that good. Like, it does have the Tiny Tim rockets, but with the rocket changes and the machine gun firing and the delay, it's not going to be very good. are very useful. Because most ships that you would be... Oh, he DC'd. Most ships that you're going to be using the rockets on, like the destroyers, they don't care about rockets anymore. If you're not brain dead and don't keep sailing in a perfectly straight line, you can easily dodge the rockets in a DD. And then the battleships, which, you know, with the Issei and the Tone, you can force them to turn broadside because they don't want to take the torpedoes. But with the Kearsarge, it's just like, I don't care about the minuscule damage your rockets are going to do to my battleship. You know, I'll eat that gladly, rather than turning broadside to a ship with 12 16-inch guns. Well, she gave those a little bit more lead. Yep. God, that Colorado got some god tier dispersion, that second salvo too. Plus side, 13-second reload now. That was a plus side to everything. Ooh. We're all just stripping that Colorado of his AA2. We may get a torpedo hit here. Unless they run out. Oh! So close. Other side, we're being pushed very hard right now. I need to go help burn that Fuso down. God, the sound effects in this game are just... Wish someone just would have put a little bit more juice in that one torpedo so it would have made it. Close enough to make the rudder hiccup. Yeah. I was going on Twitch. It's looking really jerky. Meanwhile, the YouTube stream looks just fine. That's weird. Normally it's the other way around. Guess Twitch is having a bad night tonight. All those hot tub streams are bogging down the Twitch servers at the moment. The difference between the Atago and the Art Maya? I don't know. Oh lord. It's a linen. Oh! Just so you don't see a lot of those, and lo and behold, there's a linen. Be a little hard to burn the linen out because it's a linen. Yes, yes, yes. Turn out, linen. Do it. We're gonna go dark now. Lol. Double lol. Yep. No, he's turning back out. Those aren't going to reach him. Oh, look at Mahan. Oh! Oh my god, am I going to hit the Mahan? No, 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 no. I got too greedy. I got too greedy. I got too greedy. Overpin, overpin, overpin. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Oh. However. Oh, this torpedo's actually going to hit him. Oh my god. Ah. Ultimate. Ultimate. Ultimate pixel away. Ah. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that heal now. That juicy heal. Oh god, loving heart. Everybody premium just Christmas crates. I mean, yeah, if you buy enough of those, you'll get a ton of premiums. 1 year, way back in the day, I spent a lot of money on Christmas containers. Got a ton of ships though. Did it for science, you know. Yeah, technically they would have, but it's got to game balance. Balance. Oh, I just put myself in between a rock and a hard place. But thankfully the Bismarck is completely preoccupied. Okay, we got some open water. Oh, the Fiji's on me too. There's the Bismarck. I think it's okay if you want to sign excuse said during the Nuremberg trials. That's Matthias. Welcome, my guy. You gave me. You can rerun the stream, my dude. You gave me a bit of a heart attack there with that first salvo, sir. Really, really well aimed salvo. I'm surprised I lived. I'm actually surprised that second salvo didn't kill me. I mean, you took away most of my health right there. Ooh, our Ismail just got dunked on. Yeah, the Colorado tends to do that to ships. I'm sorry, you had me down to like 5k. They could have easily murdered me, but alas, they did not. But unfortunately, it do be like that sometimes. Oh, there goes the Ismail. Come here, Sean Horst. Fire? Fire? No. Well, this looks like a much better salvo. Still no fire. Ooh. Alas, yet no fire. He's just selling into all the armament. And hey, got the kill. So, let's see. First game in this ship. Nearly 100k damage. No, I did get 100k damage. 100k damage. First game in the Otago. 2 kills. Yeah, it's alright. That's a great ship. Wow, I should have started playing it earlier. Way earlier. Ah, boy. Let's open up some of these containers. Oh, I need to turn my naval battles on. Should I go back into... Man, Twitch is really having a rough day. YouTube's much smoother today. That is so weird. GK? Alright. Game Snake. Saw your comment first. Very glad I did. Just turn my naval battles on. Can I prove it's my first game? You can look at my World of Warships numbers and go find a Tago, and that's it. GK, come here, my child. Oh, Lucians, the price I pay for you. A Hawknick? Alright, we can do a Hawknick after GK. All good there. Let me see. I can probably pull it up on my phone and hold it up to the web camera. Yeah. Still my cookies. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Thank you, Game Snake. Tier 8 Oh, the Graf Zeppelin on the enemy team. What? Alright, let's see. Hey, it's Redneck. Look at him. Yep. My PR in it is 4,858. I don't know where that's going to show up. There, look. I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it. And yes, I know I can get it to show it on stream, but that involves tabbing out of the window with the game running, and that doesn't go well. What's Tuba in? Ohio. Not secondary in Ohio. That's interesting, Redneck. Yeah, like I said, that's the first time I've touched that ship. Imagine we're going to have the ability to type the name of a ship you want to add to a training battle for testing armor resilience. You can do that. You can go into the armor resilience map on the ocean map. So the armor resilience mode on the ocean map. You can't type it in though. You can click add bot and uncheck bot is armed and bot is moving. And then you can add in however many ships you want. It lines them up all in a perfect row. And then you have a go at it. Now, if actually they haven't added in the typing part yet, I'd imagine they'll add in the typing to search for a warship after they add in the basic camera functions in the replays. Which will be some time. I mean, like... There's a lot in this game which is very rough. Like the main game itself and the core mechanics are obviously all there and functioning, but like a lot of the nice add-ons that a lot of games have, they're very bare bones with like the replay function, like the replay camera controls. You don't get any HUD or anything in a replay. It's just kind of like you either know what you're doing or you're Same with like the spectator camera and stuff. There's kind of a rough HUD there for that because you need that. The training rooms too are very, very rough in terms of what you can do in them. And for somebody who's made 2 cinematic videos about, with the Warships replay features and stuff, it's always fun trying to get those going. Austin's about to beach, I think. He's going to turn back out there in a moment. No, he's not. He's going to commit to the gamer turn. Ah. Dang it. Oh, he was going to turn back out. He's almost dead. That's why I aimed up a bit high. I thought he was going to turn back out and go out of the channel. But no, he committed to that gamer turn. That's interesting. Oh. I have the Yukon Chaser. Don't worry, that video is going to be out tomorrow. Is it that big of a deal? Like, I know it's a bad ship, but I haven't heard that much about it. I heard Little White Mouse is very upset over it. They buffed the accuracy, not to my knowledge, and trust me, I'd be singing their praises if they buffed the accuracy of the GK secondaries. Now the range did get buffed in and with the rework. It's the worst Monarch. Well, I'll hop back in it after this match. Hopped out to play some other ships, but yeah, it is a new ship, so I guess I should be in it more. I just don't like it. I don't like it, and I really don't like playing it. Oh, main battery? I mean, that got... that got buffed a while ago when they changed the lips, but that was like, I think, over a year ago. So, unless you didn't hear about that one all that long ago, then the answer is no, they haven't. Well, they buffed the GK sector accuracy that made the range the same as the concealment with a full stealth build. Be a little broken. It would be very broken at that point. I'd be happy, but it'd be broken. Hello, Rohan. Rohan? It just feels like it. I mean, like, RNG, of course, has a big say in it. You know, one match you feel like you're a god, one match you feel like you can't hit jack, you know. That's just the balancing nature of battleships. Because, you know, if they had consistent guns, that'd be a little bit spooky. GK needs one of two things. It needs more accurate secondaries, or it needs... or it needs more accurate main battery guns. Either one, I'll take the secondaries, because that's kind of what they stole from it with the rework. The guns have always been like this, and most GK players are used to it. Goodbye, Baltimore. Like, I get people did ask that they want the secondaries to fire on both sides at all times, even with manual fire for secondaries. But, like... I didn't think it needed it, but I get people wanted it. So if they added in if they added in the old secondary skill as an option to take on, choose between the old secondary skill and this secondary skill, I think that would be golden. Will they do that? Probably not. Apparently, massive miscommunication between Wargaming NA, Lesta, no idea that Wargaming had gotten, I'm guessing that's Wargaming, had gotten Mouse to design the ship, and they developed the ship on their own. So what? Little White Mouse designed one thing, and the devs designed something else, and there was no communication between the North America team and the main devs. Is that what I'm hearing? FTG or Rune? Both are pretty not great grinds. FTG is a bit more tolerable now because of the changes with the aiming ellipse, and that Fletcher thought he was the Johnston, but he was not the Johnston. But Rune's still... Rune's okay. It's just so built for kiting that's kind of what you got to do with Rune.
Torpedos voraus.
Much obliged, Commander. Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt.
Goodbye, Minotaur. Heh. Lesta had no idea. That's very strange. So, whose idea was it to have Little White Mouse develop it? Just Wargaming North America? They didn't run it by Lesta? If that's true. Again, I've heard nothing about this, so I have no idea. I'm just... The most information I've gotten is from you guys. They have 3 points. Wow. Dang, that was a bit of a stomp. They fixed some of the magic grounding positions. Apparently Wargaming I said some things to Mouse that can basically be interpreted as you are lucky you got this. That's interesting. Because when a ship's about to come out, I don't read anybody else's reviews of it or anything, because I want my review to be untainted, obviously. You know, I don't want my opinion swayed one way or the other, so I haven't read Little White Mouse's reviews. I do often go to her reviews afterwards to see how the ship stacks up, because her reviews are very thorough and very in-depth. Yeah, this is the Yukon, by the way, Tier 7 Commonwealth battleship that's not great at all. So, like, did they take what Little White Mouse gave them and just, like, throw it out the window? Or did they not get the information at all? Well, let me go see. Since I've got my review done and already uploaded, let's go see what she said. Ooh, that's something when you type in Little White Mouse on YouTube and like YouTube on Google, and it just comes up right away with Little White Mouse Yukon. That's spicy. That normally doesn't happen with anything Water Warships related. Let's see. Okay. Alright.
Battle starts.
Good luck, everyone.
18 months
Many thanks.
is when they started on, and 16 months ago is when it really began to get developed. I'll try and play a look at this too. Is this the correct review? Yeah, 21 hours ago. Okay. Skill floor challenging. Skill ceiling high. Yeah, that's pretty much... I'll have to read through it in depth later. But yeah, it's not a very positive review, of course. Canada had a BB? No, they did not had a BB. This is one that the Little White Mouse make, but apparently they did not follow what she said. Oh, it's a tier 8 game, so maybe we can actually do something this go around. Oh my god, something's in range. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I'm all alone over here. Oh no. Come on, Gade. Oh my, angled and that happened.
Target penetrated.
That would have been a dead DD if it had true British BBHE.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Main turret critically damaged.
Again, here is where Hydra would be very useful on this ship. But no. No Hydra. Like right now is about where you gotta be to be. Ooh, to see what I mean? To do anything useful in this ship, but they don't give you much to counteract being in harm's way. Thank you, Bull. See, if I had Hydra, I could at least push the gate and spot him. I mean, even though it's not the improved British BBHE, I mean, I still got more than enough boom power here to finish him off. Lots of things outrange Yukon. Double fire on the Colorado at least, we got that. Now see, I can overmatch the Colorado's bow because I have 15-inch guns. But of course, he has way more range than me. If I want to deal with him, I gotta wait for him to get within range. And in this case, get spotted. Plus, there's no AA, and this is a CV game. This is a tier 8 CV game and I have no AA. Well, Colorado, let's see if we could go bully him. It's funny, ain't it, that... Oh no, there's another Yukon. Ow. I actually bought it with a Canada camo on it. Go get him a... Oh no, he's not gonna go get him. Hmm. Oh, Mahan and the Icarus is kind of farming him, so we got that going for us at least. Man, team decided that the East was just fine and said goodbye. Ah, there's the generator. I'm not basically torturing myself. I am torturing myself playing this thing. Okay, observe an 11-kilometer color while let's see how many shells we hit. Five. By the way, that sound, that's my whole house generator. Live in Louisiana, need it for hurricanes and such. It's gotta come on every week to charge the batteries, and that predetermined, oh god, time is 6 p.m. A little bit higher this time. Colorado's still going in a perfectly straight line. Okay, now he's turning. 6K hit. Penned down by Mahan. Oh, Florida. Don't compare it. Don't insult Florida like that. Don't compare this thing to Florida. I'd much rather have Florida right now. This is a blowout match. I'm just going to go ahead and try and ram the Colorado. Since the team doesn't want to do anything, they don't even want to leave spawn. Let's see. Does it go through the armor? It does go through the armor. I think there... Yep, there's their Yukon. Over there somewhere, but of course I can't see him. Unless he citadels me, he's not going to stop me from getting to the Colorado.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
I'm sure there's a DD just rushing to try and torpedo me right now. On the Colorado spotting.
Torpedoes to port.
Well, we should live if we only take one of these.
Taking on water quickly.
Oh, I died as the game ended. Dang. 70,000 damage. The game ended before I died apparently, so I got Dreadnought. Oh my god. That's funny. That's freaking funny. Look, I'm literally stuck in the dying animation, and I got Dreadnought. Lol. Number 1 on my team with 600 base XP. Wow. Wow. What can I say about wow? I'd much rather pay for a California than this. California's good, at least. Yukon's just... not. Like, at least California is fun and derpy. Yukon's just pain. I guess I'll subject myself to it a little bit more. Please no more. No, we're gonna go one more at least. Yukon's a worse Duke of York. It's a worse everything at tier 7. It's a worse King George. It's a worse Monarch. It's a worse Duke of York. Like, I'd rather play King George. I'd rather play Duke of York. I'd rather play Monarch than Yukon. You say I want to do well. Haida is still a very, very good Canadian ship. At a time, was the best destroyer in the game. For its tier, of course. Best tier 7 destroyer. You about to say this? No, this is a hot topic right now, so gotta play it. Gotta show it off. I'm about to put this plate down on my Prince of Wales model. I gotta airbrush the... Gotta airbrush the deck, then gotta come back and paint the rails underneath, and gotta paint the rails too.
Battle starts.
Oh, by the way, all these little doodots on deck, screw these things. All these hatches, and vents and stuff. I had to hand paint the deck and paint around all of that. Like that was just pain. Then make a Yukon giveaway. I would not give that ship to my worst enemy. Like, if I wanted someone to not play World of Warships, I'd give them a Yukon to start in. There's no reason to buy this ship at all. It has no redeeming features. Unless you just want a Monarch with a dry dock kill. And kind of okay HE. That's what you got here. Thank you, Dashi. Hope you guys enjoyed the movie. I watched it. It was pretty good. Don't want to spoil anything for you, though. What about a Poltava giveaway, then? Poltava is a lot better than this thing. With Deadeye, Poltava was actually kind of really good. I was supposed to see some Russian bias. We'll pop in Slava next for the true bias. Oh, what's going on here? It is deceptively peaceful up north. They have Lepanto, Ismo, Tirpitz, Veneto, Colorado, San Luis, Rune, Atlanta, Schultz, Marker, Oland, and Akatsuki. The roll shift time is pretty cool though, because you do this. Ah, there's an Atlanta. There are no tier 8 coal ships? There's not. There's not. At least none that I can think of off the top of my head. Thanks for coming out, Drossel. Have a good night, sir.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oops. All these ships are outside of my range. Look how close they are. That just sucks. Oh, dang it. Ah, I'm radar. I think I've been radared by the Atlanta. Yeah, the Hydro would be so useful right now. Because there's 2 DDs in front of me. Oh dang it, the lock. I just murdered a bunch of people in their houses.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Hello, Atlanta. Did you mean to fire upon that house, sir, at my work, Rumstroud? No, sir, I thought it was an enemy destroyer. Ooh. Goodbye, Atlanta.
To starboard.
Like, it can do stuff like that. It can delete this. It can delete cruisers pretty well, but getting to the point to where you can delete cruisers is something else. They're not adding tier 8 coal ships. 2 reasons: you can't make that much more money with tier 7s and below, so you're motivated to grind more. That's pretty true. That in tier 8's just so full of cash premiums that I don't think anybody would care. They normally offer the coal ships to buy too. So, you know, a tier 8 costs way less than a tier 9. Roma's going in. I'd rather play Roma than this thing. Keep it in priority sector instead of 1. Oh, there we go. Jenny's done. Right, let's see if we can hit the Katsuki from 8 kilometers. Oh, never mind, the runes got him.
Torpedoes to port.
Heyo, Lepanto. Four bounces off of that angle? Nani? Let's go in. Some close-in stuff here. Where the Yukon can actually shine and most of the DDs are out of the way.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Lepanto's more squishy, so we're going to shoot Lepanto right in the Citadel. And half the shells go in the water from 4 kilometers. Two of the 3 shells go in the water from 4 kilometers. That is German levels of bad right there. Oh, show me his broadside. Oh my god. Kill him. No citadels. And it's not the Lepanto's armor scheme. I should be able to punch right through it, especially when he's turning like that. I'm gonna get just murdered here by the Colorado. Oh my god, the turrets can't keep up. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. That's why turret traverse is so important, boys and girls. You're in that very awkward situation.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on, 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 come on.
Know where the heck that other shot went. 71 HP. Dang. That was annoying. So see what I mean? Like at close range, the 31-second reload time just sucks. If I had a 25-second reload time, would have been a lot better. Okay, let's see. It doesn't have the British BBHE. It doesn't? I thought they had the same fire chance and everything. I might have missed that. Let's see. So Monarch's fire chance is 35%. 6,300. And where is... Oh, that's Pan-European. Whoops. She has 34%. Oh, yeah. She doesn't have her tier, but she still has a 34% chance starting a fire and 5,300. I mean, that's still pretty good for tier 7, but it's not the tier 8. So she uses the Mark 8B when the Monarch uses the Mark 8B. But it's 1% low and has 1,000 less HE alpha. Okay. But I mean, it's still British BBHE. It's just not the Monarchs. It's the tier 6s. Because the King George uses probably the Mark 8B, but it's different. No, the Mark 6B with a 41% chance starting a fire and 6,100. Okay, so yeah, Queen Elizabeth. So I mean, it's British BBHE, just not the proper one for the tier. I mean, the ship has to have some weaknesses. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, Slava. Oh yeah, that's Dakota. She barks from time to time. Mostly she's quiet. Tonight, she bark. Alright, Kuznetsov. I summon you to fulfill your oath. Rather buy Krasny Krim 4 times instead of the Yukon? Probably better off too. Oh yeah, French cruisers are really fun. French cruisers are proper fun if you like throttle juking. Yeah, the Repulse would be a much better ship. Straight? No, not straight tier 2. We got some tier 8s in here. 2 Immelmans, though. Does Repulse have Georgia's speed boost? It has speed boost. I don't know if it's Georgia's, though. It might. You hear the dog, Yammy? You don't like the dog, huh? Oh yeah, my tightening lug for my boom mic broke the other day, so that's kind of awkward now. All right, so we're in the Slava, the great sniper. Is there currently a worse premium BB in the game than Yukon? No. I had to think about it for a second. Not really, no. I can't think of any premium that's worse at the moment. Yes, full secondaries on the Pommern, sir. Immelman's going to try and drop on our ZF6. Yabari? The Yahagi might, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, Tuba's firing HE just to spite me a bit. Hello, Immelman. Welcome to the Kremlin's old AA. Oklahoma's much better than, oh god. They all want me dead, don't they? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Slava. Remember when everyone was freaking out about this ship? Pepperidge Farms remembers. He knows he can overmatch me too. Let's see. Ooh. $19K off a redneck. What are you talking? AP look like low tier HE? It shouldn't. Might be talking about the HE on the other hand. Oh, look at the Apollo go. Hello, Venezia. Bismarck, you want to turn around? How's the yellow tint? It shouldn't. Oh, the Palmer just got YOLO'd. They're just pulling back over here. Come on, Bismarck. Turn in or turn out. There we go. Gotta assume the position in Slava. Just bow out, ready to run. That should chunk his superstructure for a good bit. Or completely miss, that's cool too. Redneck swapped on over to AP. Oh, come on. I like how the Immelman's looking at me. Hello, Venezia. Hello, Megami. What are you doing? Oh. Jeez, those hurt. I think this was a lot of Slava. Yeah, well, see, like, Slava that came out is a far cry from the Slava that was shown off. Tuba just not stirred. First off, everyone hates this ship, so it gets targeted like you're witnessing now. If the target's angled just a little bit, you're very much boned. And plus, the armor changes have basically made it a battleship that can't battleship. It can't tank. It's got a 25mm bow and stern. The armor all around is much thinner. So you kind of just eat crap. Everything that does show you broadside, they are pretty much dead. And you can hit it. Like, these BBs are doing a very good job of staying angled and minimizing the damage I can do to it. Except for the Georgia, though. It's always a Georgia. Ooh. See, now he's angled in. We're gonna start to run now. Also, we're incredibly slow, too. Doesn't really matter how I angle, I'm gonna get overmatched.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. But one CV and all DD viable is... Oh, yeah. The other stuff's viable. It's a very, very set-in-the-way meta at higher CBs right now. Usually a midway... a midway or... Well, because they banned the Hawk and the FDR. Midway, some MVRs, and... I've even seen some Audaciouses, too. It's just that the carpet bombers go... Brrr. Then usually a combination of one Goliath, one Stalingrad, one Petropavlovsk, then your choice of Småland or Holland. Well, I've tanked 1.6 million potential in a Slava so far this round. And they are down 5 ships to R3. So we're doing alright. The team has definitely been trying to get me out, though. Kirtimer? Oh, Kirtimer. I'd guess coal. Tier 9 coal ship, definitely. I don't think they put something that weird in as steel. It might be coal, it might be Research Bureau, actually. Oh, so close. Because Research Bureau is full of a lot of weird ships that are very unique, like the Apollo, the Ohio, Slava. This Research Bureau, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad too, because I'm gonna have to grind that thing out by resetting my IGN gunboat line and just, you know, free XPing up through it, which would cost a lot of freaking free XP, a lot of money. But it's tier 9, so it seems like it could also be a coal ship. Ah, he knows how to use his accelerator and decelerator and brakes. That's the most dangerous type of battleship player there, boys. But that knows how to was sad. Last hill. Decent hit on the Bismarck. There's an Austin firing in the open, and they're still going for me. Oh yeah, it's almost non-existent. You should have seen it during Deadeye. It was even more glorious. Everything's just... They're just far away enough to where they have enough time to maneuver, although Redneck's sitting still, so... And I'm out of heals too. Can't really push up. But now should I get that dispersion firing at him?
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Ready, ready, ready!
Обнаружен авианосец противника. Обнаружен крейсер противника.
Someone needs to keep selling a straight line. These guys are maneuvering too much. They're being too good of players. Although that. Aww! Man. Keep nudging forward, Venezia. There we go. Finally, another good hit. It's been a pretty close battle. Although we are in their cap now. How what? How the vertical dispersion? That's just Slava things. It's nowhere near as busted as it was before, though, where you could just look at something and it would explode. How's this happening in a freaking Slava? What you mean? Oh, people knowing how to turn? They just got good players on their team.
Обнаружен крейсер противника.
There we go, 22k off a redneck. Plus, I got a pretty quick reload time now. 24-second reload time on Slava, that's pretty nice.
Обнаружен линкор противника.
Oh, geez, that this number 2 turret should be almost dead now. The bullshit not busted bullshit ship in your, in my opinion, something like the I mean, what do you mean, like actually BS, or like a ship that everyone calls is BS and isn't actually BS? I ain't got a lot of hit points left, redneck. Neither do you. Oh, you just mean dumb? Ah, the FDR. The FDR is dumb. It's not as busted as I thought it was after I got my hands on it, but it is still pretty dumb in my opinion.
5 минут до конца боя.
Was I really the one spotting? Dang. With the 2.7 million tanked. Maybe something there's to die. Oh boy, the CV came back. Austin! Austin, get over here. Oh no. Oh, we actually hit the Venezia. That's funny. Ah, glorious Kuznetsov talent.
Вижу авианосец противника.
Nope, 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 nope. Ah, he got me. Whew. That was a good round, though. Not gonna lie, that was a good round. Speaking of funny ships, let's pop into Siegfried real quick. Are you set up for Siegfried? I think that's a yes. Pommern? Alright, we'll pop in Pommern after the Siegfried round. Dang it. Got a little bit too excited with my water there and spilled some on me. That's alright. Got my fancy fishing shirt to deal with that. You realize the door's closed, don't you, Yami? I just got back up on the bed, huh? You're going to bed. Alright, tier 10 and tier 9 game, nothing too crazy. Siegfried, as I like to call it, the better Gneisenau now. Well, it was the better Gneisenau now until they removed her secondaries. And that's just sad. Mikasa. Why does everyone always want to see Mikasa? They just really want to see really trollish dispersion. We'll go ahead and head on over to C. So they got Yami, Minnesota, FDG, Veneto, Petropavlovsk, Smolensk, Buffalo, Rune, Magami, Daring, Holland, and Anastasio. Alright. Siegfried's still a really fun ship. It's just, I wish they gave it its secondaries back. Like, please, Ouija, return the secondaries to Siegfried. Give us our glorious Siegfried back. After the Pommern, would you rather recommend Yoshino or Marceau? Marceau's more competitive. Yoshino's more fun. On the FDR, only a 52% win rate. Well, the thing with CVs is that there's always, especially tier 10 CVs, there's always one on either side, and that's it. You can only have one per side. So naturally, when you have one per side, like, it's gonna pretty much have a 50% win rate. Because one side has to lose unless it's a draw. So that's why they're kind of stuck at 50% win rates a lot. Now, it's not impossible for it to go up. It's just incredibly hard. But the thing is, too, with FDR, it's easy to farm damage in FDR. I mean, like, I can easily get 100k in an FDR if the match goes beyond the 8-minute mark. But it's not that easy to secure kills on it, especially for competitive, because the planes are so slow. That's why Hawk got banned, because Hawk's planes were fast enough to get to the target and deal the damage that it needs to deal and get out and secure the kill. Meanwhile, FDR, yes, it can do a lot of damage, but it can't really secure kills. Whereas Hawk, MVR, Midway, it's fast enough too. Hello, Minnesota. Because you can look at most CV's win rates, they're around 52%. And like the ones that have been in the game forever, the win rates are around 48%. Make Siegfried secondaries usable again? I agree. Hello, Veneto. Oh, Oh, I've got the safety circle on this build. I forgot that. Ooh, 12k to the Veneto. That's wonderful.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Oof. The Veneto's about to eat 2 torps. Well, that's the way it's explained to me, and it makes sense to me to where, like, you know, it's a CV. Like, the class itself has a 50% win rate, because always one on one side. It's not like, well, I guess that's technically true for all classes, but for the classes themselves, like, you know, you could have 2 Bismarcks on one side, and, like, 1 Bismarck on the other side, you know, so naturally, that win rate's going to go up a little bit. I mean, I'm not a mathematician, so don't take. That's why I don't. That's why I don't reference stats a lot, because they're very finicky, and some people can like type paragraphs of stuff about stats and try to refute you on it. I just look at that and I just go, yeah, okay. You know, that's a lot of numbers down there. In terms of win rate, in terms of like average damage and stuff, their stats matter a bit more. They improved the Sigma and reload time of the tier 6, 7, and 8 battleships. And the Lepanto too. That Minnesota's just derped into an island, isn't he? I'm into that stats as a judgment is flawed. Yeah. I mean, the one time I brought them up was when I was talking about the the Soviet ships and how they're biased. It's like, okay, well, if you look at the stats, I mean, they're not really that crazy, but ooh, yoink the Minnesota. Don't really use stats that much in my arguments anyway. More of how does the ship perform in game? What is its characteristics in game? Like, what stats does the ship have in terms of, like, you know, reload speed and armor and that? Not what stats does a playbase have on it. Because, like, obviously with still ships, where they get still ships are people that play a lot of competitive, so they get still, so naturally they're more skilled players. So those still ships are going to have higher stats, obviously, like the Burgon. Like, the Burgon's numbers are through the roof. If you go by stats, Burgon's technically the most broken ship in the game. No, Smolensk. Why'd you turn? Buffalo's coming this way. Ooh, this could be a clap on their Buffalo. Ah, there we go. 12k. Hello, Yami. Let's not let you see us. That Buffalo really wants the island dead. Those friendly torps? Come on, come on. Ah. I think the Yami's taking a peek at us right now. Just throw on the brakes, try to throw off his aim. See if we can poke him in his cheek with these. The Siegfried definitely can poke Yami very well. Yami sped up like a smart boy. The perception of the ship being OP, I feel, makes people do silly things to them, lowering the effect of like multiple grand battles. Handlers died 3 minutes into the match. Yeah, well, a lot of people said that, like, you know, it's just the new players that are logging on. They got their intelligent reports, so they're just going in and just derping in them and dying. That's why a lot of them are shooting HE and stuff. It's like, okay, I can see that argument, but why is it still happening like 3 weeks into the events, you know? Most ships that are released super strong, they do get nerfed later, but normally it's quite a while later, and they do that with most ships. I mean, like, shoot. Austin hasn't been nerfed yet. That thing's kind of crazy, although not incredibly strong. FDR certainly hasn't been nerfed yet. Ooh, dead Yami there. Alaska just got stripped and removed, and that's a very, very powerful cruiser. I mean, it took them how long to nerf Thunderer? Years after its release? Oh, come on, do it again. Ah, just overpins. Oh, dang! That was fast. Okay, another stomp. Alright, Palmer is asked for next. 4 in the team, pretty good. Alright. Take out Mighty Palmer. I think something's going on here. Just got a note through the door saying 7 p.m. or else. It's kind of suspicious. It is my birthday, so I do believe some shenanigans are going on. I speak foreign languages, a tiny bit of German, mostly just like phrases and stuff, nothing definitive, and some Spanish. I can hear my sister giggling. Okay, I think we're going to go to... yeah. We're closer to the islands at A, but C's right there, but... we're going to A. I don't want to give those guys no support. Thank y'all. Nothing like a threatening note. Let's see. Thank y'all. They have a Slava. Ooh, that's karma for playing it a couple of rounds ago. Like, it literally says 7 p.m. or else, and it has the frowny face with the angry eyebrows drawn on it, and I think Sharpie. Thank you, Richtofen. 734. I see you there, Sabaton. And they have a Worcester, Buffalo, Alaska, Chappie, Elbing, Vampire Dose, Ulster, Gotland, and an Asashio. I don't know if you can hear him, but my sister is giggling out of her mind right now. Colby. They made a 1-to-1 scale working ropes to go to the Bismarck for the birthday. That would be very hard to hide, and I'd be very impressed if they did that. Oh, Cyclone. That'll be interesting. Like I said before, if like some billionaire made like a Bismarck replica, oh god, Worcester, why? You have Hydro. Uno, dos, tres. He got out of the Quattro. like as a cruise ship, that would be fantastic, and I know people would go to that all the time. Vampire 2 in Spanish. 1-to-1 scale GK. I don't think the state of Louisiana has enough steel for that. What did he think was going to happen there? Where Cyclones... Cyclones are... They're cool in randoms, but in competitive, they are beyond annoying. Like this season in clan battles, they have Cyclones in randomly to kind of curb the effect of this CV, which is fine, great. But like when you don't know when the Cyclone's coming, because there's some comps that do way better in a Cyclone than not. So if you're running a comp that's strong with cross-shotting and setting up flanks and stuff, then you get a Cyclone that all goes out the window. But then if you have a comp that's good with, you know, not being able to be spotted from across the map, and they get a Cyclone, they're a lot stronger, and you can't really prepare for it, and it's annoying. 1-to-1 scale, the FDR for Nightmares, yeah, that'd be about right. Come on, Wooster. Well, half our DDs just ceased to exist at the start of this match. I think I shoot a beach ball. Okay, but a 15-inch diameter beach ball coming out of a gun of a Bismarck cannon, I don't know the survival rates for that would be too high. I don't think they would be. He didn't turn as hard as I thought he was going to. Dang it. Well, I don't think we'd ever get like straight up H44 or anything, because the GK is a mix of H43 and H44. The Hanover is a mix of H42. I'm sorry, no, the GK is a mix of H42 and 43. The Hanover is a mix of H43 and 44. So, I mean, maybe for an event, but I don't think they're just gonna like add it into the game. Some overpins on the booster, that's okay. Oh, there's an Alaska. Incoming beach ball, take cover. I think they're adding in more. With the water effects too, they could even do like rough water or something like that. That's coming up. Yeah, some more things that would be pretty cool. Because H42 with H41 HP. I guess so. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, that's what they've done with the German battleships. You know, they just kind of put together what they want. I mean, sure, I get for gay ballots and stuff, you know. Hello, Rooster. What premium should I get, or which ones would you recommend to my BBs and cruisers? Well, the super cruisers would obviously be a good choice. I mean, that's what I get. I very much enjoy those ships. And they're a nice transition from going from battleships to cruisers. I do play quite a bit of cruisers now, especially in competitive. Not to the point where I wouldn't say I'm a battleship man anymore, but way more than I used to. And they definitely help out with going from one to the other. We are just getting murdered. Try and sneak in on this torpedo. Ah, we got it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get out of this one.
Let me see you get down to this.
They never turn as much as I think they're going to turn, but when I undershoot them, they turn as much as I thought they would have turned. Edinburgh and the Ulster Gauntlet are having issues up there.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Ah, he's got that. I need to focus on the Alaska.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer gesichtet.
He got that. Oh my god, he doesn't have it. Okay, good, he got it. The Slava's up right there. We can go deal with him. We can't overmatch his bow with our 15-inch guns in the Pommern. And that's where we're going to go. Just chasing this Alaska. We're just going to... Oh my god, our Des Moines dead.
Das gegnerische
Oh, the Edinburgh got the Elbing, though. That's nice. Man, it sure feels like blowouts are just, like, everywhere now, doesn't it? Like, before it was one thing, but now it's like, it very much feels like every match is one. A French super battleship could look like, take a Republic, strap 2 more turrets on it, make it bigger. You know, freaking 16-gun Republic. But like with the same caliber of gun.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem
What we know in this situation, since it's a kind of a slaughter, well, no, they're not going to be able to come to us because they're going to win on points here in like 2 minutes. 16-gun Republic be godlike? Yes, it would be. It would be very much godlike. The Holland might get the Slava here, actually. American Super BB? Tillman. Or like a Montana with 8 20-inch guns. Oh my god. I always like it in chat when, like, you know, everyone's half the team's dead by the 10-minute mark, and they get in chat like, oh, guys on the other side, they're still alive. It's like, look, you're the guys that died in 10 minutes. I hate that. Now, no, I get it. Like, if I was in the back of the map, doing nothing all game, 100% get it. But, like, I can't help that the enemy team didn't go over here. Like, what do you want me to do? Alright, let's see if we can go around front. Do you have a cookie? Yes, sir. You may have a cookie. I give you a virtual cookie, sir. Not like the one the websites gave you. Delicious cookie. Oh, Slava changed his mind. lost. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. 14,000 damage, 1 kill. What do we get? Close quarters expert, lol. Yeah, but that's the thing about blow up matches too. You don't control where the enemy team goes, so like you wind up tanking. Like if you care about your stats, which I don't particularly do, but like your stats wind up tanking because the game ended in effectively 7 minutes and you weren't on the side with the enemy ship, so you didn't have anything to shoot at. You have time to go up to the other side too. It's so annoying. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there because I've been threatened by a note that I need to end by 7 o'clock, and I guess I'll end it 5 minutes early to appease the note giver. But anyway, guys, thank you all for the birthday wishes. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We'll be streaming same time next week, 5 p.m. U.S. Central to 8 p.m. U.S. Central as well. Again, here on YouTube and on Twitch. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the Twitch channel as well and give it a follow. Again, guys, hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope to catch you guys